Welcome everyone. In this video, I will review the AMX 50B WeakSpots armor profile. With that said, let's start with the front of the tank here. The driver is in the upper plate below his driver's hatch, which means if you pan through the lower plate in the midsection or through the upper plate, you will most likely eliminate the driver of this tank. In the left side cupola we have the gunner, right side cupola we have the commander, which means if you pan through here, you will most likely eliminate them. In the left side shoulder plate here and the right side shoulder plate we have ammo rack compartment, which means if you pan through here, you will most likely ammo rack the tank, and even from full HP if you have a big caliber gun. Let's run to the left side of this tank. In the turret we have the commander. You can eliminate the commander also from the side. At the back of the turret we have ammo rack compartment here. Here we have a gear, which means if you pan here, you will most likely jam the turret of this tank. In the hull we have midsection, we have ammo compartment in the midsection below the turret, and in the hull we have even more ammo compartment here, as you can see. And at the back we have fuel tank storage here all the way up, and the engine here, and even more fuel tank storage at the back of the tank. Let's run to the rear side of this tank. In the turret left side hand corner, right side hand corner, we have ammo compartment from the side and from the back as well. Same goes for the other side. In the At the back of the engine, we have here fuel tank storage here at this corner, fuel tank storage here, left side, right side. In the mid, we have the engine and the engine bay here. As we run to the other side of this tank, in the turret we have here the gunner. You will eliminate the gunner also from the side, jam the turret, ammo at the tank in the cupola behind, here ammo compartment here in the hull. As you can see, ammo compartment even here at the back, big fuel tank storage here and engine here. Also fuel tank storage here. So let's now and check the armor of this tank. So as you can see, the 50B has more armor in the lower plate and in the upper plate, but the turret is actually weak. So this is not similar as in general case when the weak spot of the tanks are the lower plates. In this case, the 50B has actually good armor in the lower plate, around 290 millimeters of armor protection, upper plate 280, let's say 300, but not that great as well. But the turret has got around 120, as you can see, 145, 130 here, 180 here, which is really weak. Let's go closer here. 144, 170, 108. So it's really weak on the turret is actually weak, but the gun mantlet has got actually around 464, 400 and 300. Let's go to visual here to see better. So the gun mantlet of this tank is actually good, but other than that, it's just really weak. So yes, and here even let's go back to live. If you're facing a tank like this from the front, the shoulder plate has got around only 70 millimeters of armor protection value, so it's really weak, the shoulder blades, even if you're facing tank frontally, which means if you have good HE, just shoot here. Let's switch to, here I have 65. Yeah, it's because of the angle, but other than that, 68. So yes, you can pan really easily from the front of this tank with HE ammunition. Let's run to the left side of this tank. In the turret has got around 50 millimeter here. As you can see here, 50, the hull 50, and even 30. So this is really weak from the side as well, the 50B. Let's run to the rear side of this tank here, 38 and 20. 20. So this is really good for the artillery, as you can see, and even from the top, from the back, from the side, it's just good for an artillery and for HE shells as well. Other than that, the this tank can side scrape, can play in hold down position. This tank has basically no armor, really bad armor. So the purpose of this tank is, I don't know what is, but it's just really bad. So let's make a recapitulation here from the front. The left side shoulder plate and the right side shoulder plate has got around 67 millimeters of armor protection, really weak here. Here, lower plate 295, upper plate 300. Other than that, weak. Turret 130, 140, here 80, and 170, 80 maybe. Other than that, it's really weak from all the side. Good HE shots, you can pan here from the side, good HE, and yeah, this is really good for if you have a chieftain, for example, or Leopard 1, you can do E4, E3, you can do a lot of damage, 1k plus in this tank, even from the turret as well, and from the front. So yes, thank you guys for watching.